What's going on tonight, yo? So listen, been a couple things on my mind lately. Like real heavy on my mind. First things, I literally started this journey to get my dog back. That was it. And Spirit literally is like, you have to want something more. And they stayed on my ass night after night. You have to. I said, I only want my dog. So they literally stopped me dead in my tracks. They're like, you have to want more. Tell us what you want. I'm like, I guess a new car would be nice. Never owned a brand spanking new off the lot car. They're like, okay, what else? I'm like, my dog. So several times now during the cycles, I've had numbers pop in and in and in. I go to the bathroom at the gas station, numbers writing literally right on the floor, etched into the mirror. Just, I don't even know what to make of it sometimes. And they're telling me, buy a ticket. I'm like, appreciate it, but until I have my dog, I'm not doing shit. And that's pretty much where I've stood. And the one lottery that I believe I was trying to be given numbers for, it was at like 400 and something million, something like that. That was back in October, November. So a lot of y'all probably laugh like hell at me for saying it, but I'm probably the dumbest man alive. But in my head, I'm not. I stand my ground on what I want. And you could offer me Donald Trump money. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference. It's not going to change my mind. I want my fucking dog back. That's what I want. You know? More than anything in the universe, that's what I want. You know? Even a couple months ago, the only real friend I've had over the years, my buddy Don, he suddenly passed away out of nowhere. And the very next night, in a garbage dumpster in Orlando, Florida, do you see that good? I find one single dart. I was out scrapping and it was literally like hidden too. Like, I don't know how the hell I even found this. The significance to the dart, him and I hung out at a bar called Ages Lounge on Nova Road in Daytona Beach. And he was just a couple inches taller than me, real slender. He was real loud, you know, real good dude. Kind of the opposite of my personality, which was weird that we got along so good. But we kind of came together playing darts. I'd go in, I'd have him a couple drinks years ago, a lot of years ago when I first met him. Knew him for a good 15, 20 years. But I'd sit there drinking my Jack and Coke and my Di Serono shots. And one night out of the blue, his wife asked me, "Hey, will you be his partner?" Jumped in. He was a little bit taller, so it worked perfect. He'd take the top of the board, I'd take the bottom of the board playing cricket. And lo and behold, the two of us came like an unbeatable team. So the significance to finding the dart was pretty amazing one day after he passed away. So I've had a lot of stuff like this happening. I see a hell of a lot in the spirit realm. I've got a handful of people who know their shit when it comes to all this spiritual stuff. I don't claim to know jack shit about it, except for I know that I obviously can see and feel a lot more than the bulk of the people out there somehow. I don't really know what the hell you call it. I don't know what I have or why. But I'm taking a shot this week, and that's pretty much where I stand with it. Um I can't believe like everything I've went through on this. You know, the one thing it's taught me is that I'm I look at myself as a great freaking person. And looking back over my life and all the situations, I don't have anything to change. You know, I never made all the right decisions, the right moves, but I sure as hell wouldn't change it for nobody because it's made me the man I am today. All the bullshit I've been through, you know, it just makes you stronger. So why would you change something that really a negative that turns into a positive? It doesn't really make any sense to me. People always, oh, I want to change, you know, I wish I could go back and change it. Why? You know what I mean? Lace up your boots, freaking hike your pants up, walk through the shit, and you come out, you might have shit all over you. You get drugged through the damn mud like I have, but it makes you the person you are today. And that's what people fail to realize. Like, if you're genuinely a good person, like, that's what I consider myself. Like, I go out of my way to help people. And that's what I like to do. I like to think that's what I'm put here for. You know, I'm never going to be the asshole, loudmouth, yada, 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 freaking conquer the world bullshit. It's not me. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy going out of my way, making sure perfect strangers are good, or at least have a smile on their face at the very least at the end of the day. That's who I am, and I've been forced somehow to lose everything. And when I say everything, I mean, I started out on this journey, I had 18 vehicles that were all mine, bought and paid for. I never had shit, you know, one vehicle on credit in my life, and that was just to try to build credit. It's not that I needed it. I literally gave it to my brother to use to pull trailers and haul cars, you know, as a Dodge Ram. I don't take out loans. I've never needed to take out loans. You know, I work my ass off for everything I have. I started out with 18 vehicles, and when my little brother passed almost 2 years ago, I got a dozen of his vehicles, and that put me around 30. And I'm going to tell you, I got knocked all the way down from having that many vehicles, plenty of money, all the tools, and just all the when normal bullshit that you collect over the years. And I've been knocked down to nothing. Like my truck that's went through hell, this 2003 Avalanche, just I feel horrible because the truck's getting beat to hell. And I have basically I can't do what the hell I want to do. And something's forcing me to literally sit here broke. And when I say broke, I mean like I'm struggling to get $50, $100 to pay a damn phone bill and put gas in the tank. I have a choice most days. Are you going to put gas in your tank that day? Do you want to eat something that day? And that's not me. It's absolutely not me. Like, I'm a hard worker. I'm used to making my own way in life, and I don't take a backseat for any frickin' buddy. I get out there and I hustle and I bust ass for what I have, and for whatever the reason, I've gotten knocked down from everything. Now, on top of being knocked down from everything, like literally, I have damn near nothing left. Nothing of value, tangible value. But the part that's really messing with my mind, I can't go out and work my normal sales job. For many years now, I've worked timeshare resale, and I'm freaking great at it. I'm one of the top people in the country. The reason I say that, my pay reflects it. Like, I can work just over 30 hours a week, running my damn mouth on the phone, calling, and I'm actually able to help people where most companies and most salespeople don't even know what the hell they're doing. They just call people and cheat them. I literally am able to tell the people the truth, help them, and work a commission-only job, meaning I don't go to work and get paid if I don't sell. And that's the only way I prefer it. I would never go to mom and pop, or whatever the hell you want to call a normal job, I don't care if it's $20 an hour. I don't care if it's $30 an hour. I don't care if it's $50 an hour. That for some people is freaking outstanding. For me, I know my worth, and it's not for me. But the trade-off to that is you have to have a clear mind to invest into the job, or you're not going to make money. And the problem that I'm facing is my mind hadn't been clear enough to actually get out and work. So on top of step by step by freaking step losing everything, I haven't been able to make up any ground and actually go out and work. Because the way my mindset is and the way I'm wrapped, I'm either all in or I'm all out. That's just how I am. So I'm trying one thing, and I've had faith all the way through this. I mean, fuck, I got it tattooed on my arm, for Christ's sakes. I've had faith for 2 straight years that shit was going to change around. And I'm going to tell you something. Every freaking day, I wake up with a great attitude. I wake up with a great mindset. But yet every day's been the same. I've gotten clearer headed. And I get shown all the damn messages. Only difference is my spirit guides are, you know, most of them are freaking gangster like my brother. Like they get down and do some weird shit. But I mean, I get messages just like everybody else. Only difference is I am not being told them. I can't hear them. I don't see the words. Mine take different approaches to giving me messages. Like y'all keep talking about somebody being pregnant and baby and all this kind of BS. Yeah, the way I know that, I find a chain, which is all circles. I see giant koi fish, and apparently I gained 30 pounds in a month because my appetite just flew through the roof. Like I went to freaking sushi buffet just recently, and you would have thought I was a damn sumo wrestler. I'm eating sushi, and not even like never even got filled up. Wasn't hungry either. That's the weird part. So it's just kind of funny how they project this stuff that you guys are getting to the way I'm getting it. We're all getting the same shit, just different ways. And some of us figure it out better than others, but it is what it is there. But basically what I'm getting at, on Friday I'm gonna join a beautiful gypsy lady and something that she's got going on, and I'm praying for clarity, because if that doesn't work, I'm gonna put this shit on hold, like just step back from it and go back to work and focus all my attention on that, because I can't do a half in, half out, and I'm absolutely not sitting fucking broke anymore. It's just not gonna happen. I don't know what my path is. I see so many people out there doing readings and, offering this and offering that. And I don't know what the hell my path is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It hasn't become clear to me yet, but the thing that has come clear to me is I'm not somebody to be broke. It's just the way it is. And, with all the bullshit I went through, I literally, I lose my brother, and a few weeks after that, while I'm trying to handle his arrangements, because my parents didn't want anything to do with it, um, you know, I lose my brother. A few weeks later, I lose my dog. And it's not like he died and I have closure on it. He gets stolen. And then a while later, lose my mom and the only real friend that I actually had. So, you know, going through all that, it messed me up pretty bad. But my head's back working again where it wasn't for a long time. And I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't do any bullshit like that. So I don't have anything clouding my damn judgment. I know myself and I know what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. And what I'm not going to do is be stuck sleeping in a freaking truck, dead ass broke anymore. That I'm absolutely not going to do. So we'll see how it plays out. But regardless of what happens or what decisions I make in my life, you know, I've been shining my light my whole life. I help people, I help turn their lives around. Like, for instance, I got moved to put a small shop in a storage area like that you work out of your shops in Holly Hill, Florida. And I mean, this place, it was cheap. It was a good size unit, and it was only a couple $100 a month. Reason being, it was pretty much in the middle of the hood, and it was infested with drug addicts and heroin junkies and all that bullshit. I grew up the way I grew up, and that kind of shit don't bother me because I don't let it bother me. You know, I don't partake in the shit, and I sure as hell ain't gonna let any person like that. I'm not gonna let them affect me in any way. So I went ahead and opened up shop there. Started working on my cars, detailing, flipping cars. And in 2 months' time, the place went from being littered with 30, 40 junkies hanging out, making a ruckus, doing drugs, selling drugs out of the units, all this crap, to a ghost town. The reason it went to a damn ghost town, God literally took me and put me in the middle of freaking very dark space, and I had the balls to stand up and not, you know what I mean, not be intimidated by it, where a lot of people probably would have been. I didn't let it bother me. You know, some of them are running around with their guns and all that kind of crap, you know, trying to act like they're tough. Well, guess what? You're not. They didn't stop making guns when they made yours. So all I had to do was see a couple shotguns, an AR, my Smith & Wesson 40s, and all that bullshit. And they went from trying to act intimidating, like trying to walk like they're tough with a little pea shooter hanging out of their frickin' waistband, to actually seeing what I had. And they kept their damn distance, and rightfully so, because I ain't playing games with them. That's the one thing I don't do in life, is play games, and that's what I feel like's been happening here for a long time. It's been one big frickin' game. And that's something I don't choose to be a part of. So if anybody's got anything they need to say or want to say to me, you're more than welcome. But, you know, my decision's my decision, and I got about a week left in me of this. And like I said, on Friday, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that thing with the wonderful gypsy, and hopefully something kicks in and makes sense and opens up for me, because if not, you know, this shit doesn't make sense to me to keep going with. But sure as hell didn't plan on being on this for almost a half an hour, so I ain't gonna keep wasting time talking in circles, but I got a video of my little guy on my page. You can find him there. And if any of y'all want to help out, feel free to share the video around and get people's attention. I'd appreciate it. Peace.